Ricky, huge game here on Sunday, semi-finals of the Anglo-Welsh Cup. How excited are you by it all?
Yeah, I think coming out of the last block of the Anglo-Welsh, it showed what it meant to the club in terms of the performances we put in, and to get a home semi-final against Quins, who are going to come down there with that the tempting of a home final to play for. It's going to be a hell of a game, and the boys have trained really well this week, and we're looking forward to Sunday, to what hopefully will be a big crowd and a hell of a game.
You know from past experience how much that carrot of a home final is from 2014 here with ourselves.
Yeah, we know exactly what Quins are going to bring on Saturday. That they've got that in front of them to play for, but also to come here and to rip a game away from us is going to be incentive as well. And I think they're going to come down a pretty strong side from mixing up in the group stages, and it's going to be a real good game, and it's going to be one that I think will be a real battle.
Played them twice already, once in this competition. What have you learnt from them? What can you expect?
It's the same every year. We know that they're a very dangerous side on turnover ball. They like to keep the tempo high. The way that they play will give us no time to settle defensively. We're going to be tested there. But on flipping the other way, if we can stand in front of them and we can put defensive sets against them, we know that we'll get the ball back. So we know we're going to be tested. It's going to be a real high tempo game from both us as well. But if we can defensively stand in front of them, and stop that offloading game, the quick throw-ins, the quick taps, and their momentum plays, we will know we'll be in a good position.
We've seen from past experience that you like to mix the squad up. It's going to probably be the same this weekend, but how important is it having that blend of youth and experience together?
I think the one thing about this competition, we've looked at it as a development tool, we've looked at it as a selection tool, but also to breed that competition as well. And if you look at the last block, the players like Sam Skinner, Tom Johnson, Michael Campagnara, Stu Townsend, Sam Simmons have played those two games against Bristol, and obviously then pushed their way into selection for the Premiership, and also as well as a group of players that will play at the weekend are in exactly that same position. If we go well over this 2-week block, if we can get a result on Sunday and get into that final, it's going to put them individually in good position to be up for selection going back into the Sale game. But also as well, it gives us an opportunity to see some of those academy players come through and get game time. So for me, it's just a great competition from all aspects.
The old adage of you've got to be in it to win it, you're very much in it, aren't you? And you've shown your character from those sort of last 3 games in particular.
Yeah, it's the same every year. I think whatever competition that we've gone into, we do slip up a game here and there, but we show that character to come back and to force our way back into the competitions. And we know it's going to be a test on Sunday, but if we can focus on the things that we covered this week, we can play that real high tempo and physicality and the hunger that we showed up at Leicester, to get a result there that we did, and to take that into that Sunday will put us in good stead.
How much confidence are the boys taking from recent form? It's been a long time since touchwood you've tasted defeat. How much they're playing with a real pizzazz about them, really? Yeah,
it just breeds it, doesn't it? I think if you're in a side that's winning, or if you're in a side that's losing, it's going to breed success, and from that side. So I think the squad that we've got at the moment, we've been able to rotate and mix up both in the Premiership and in the LV, and what it has done is created that real winning environment. And it'll be the same this weekend. There'll be some guys that need game time. There'll be some guys that have had some game time in the Premiership and the Anglo-Welsh block, but it is a good place to be in at the minute, and it'll only stay that if we put a real good performance here at home and look to get that home, semi-final away at Quins.